Greetings, everyone. Father Joe is my name, and this is our weekly midweek message. I just have one very, very brief announcement to make, and then I'm going to give you what I hope is a message of inspiration. The one announcement is that our next outdoor Mass or liturgy is scheduled for Sunday, September 6th, 9 a.m., outdoors at St. Anne's. We're grateful for all of those who have made the outdoor liturgies at St. Anne's so far a huge success. Thanks so much for everybody who has really and truly worked so hard to make them happen. Then on two Saturdays, September 12th and September 19th at 10 a.m., we have First Communions scheduled outdoors at St. Anne's. Rain dates will be the immediate following Sundays, should they occur. But so far so good, Mother Nature has been with us. And then finally, on the last Sunday of the month, September 27th, there'll be an outdoor Mass at St. Anne's at 9 a.m. So that's the outdoor schedule for the month of September. Stay tuned for other liturgical events, whether or not we begin indoor Masses at St. Catherine's on the Thursday and Friday after Labor Day, September 10th and 11th. Stay tuned. We'll let you know as to whether or not the reopening committee concurs with that. Now a message of inspiration. In case you haven't come to know me all that well just yet, there is a very, very strange side of me. I know what you're thinking. One of the strange things that, believe it or not, I love to do, some people will immediately open the newspaper in the morning and go right to the sports section. I don't, especially these days. I go right to the obituaries first. Sometimes you can really and truly captivate or read an obituary that is very, very captivating and very, very moving, which recently happened to me. I would like to quote from an obituary that I read recently for a young man from the North Shore who died after an ongoing struggle with mental illness. And his family did not keep that a secret. They made it known, unapologetically known. Their son and their loved one had worked long and hard to overcome mental illness in his life. He was probably in his early to mid-20s when he died. And let me just quote from this obit that really and truly touched my heart. It is essential to acknowledge and to honor the progress that this young man made, while at the same time recognizing the struggle and the toll that it had on him. Mental illness is a silent epidemic. It will only be solved if we all acknowledge it and give it the attention and the resources that it deserves. This tragedy is a reminder that we as individuals need to show kindness to all. And what does that mean? To talk, to listen, and to hear one another without judgment. It's also a reminder that as a society, we need to better serve those who cannot always advocate for themselves. And then this final quote really and truly got me. And I quote, "The most beautiful people we have known are those who have known defeat, known suffering, known struggle, known loss, and have found their way out of the depths. These persons have an appreciation, a sensitivity, and an understanding of life that fills them with compassion, gentleness, and a deep, loving concern. Beautiful people do not just happen." And that's a quote from Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. I can only imagine having a quote like that as part of my obituary. It will probably only get there if I write my own. But isn't it a beautiful, beautiful statement of how it is that we could be and should be treating one another, not just during a pandemic, but for all times. And so let's do our best to stop looking for blemishes and to start looking just a little bit more deeply for the beauty that exists in ourselves and in one another. Have a great week. Blessings, and keep on hanging in.